Amber if you're new to this channel, and today I have for you a Salvation Army thrift haul. Most of the thrift hauls you see on the interwebs are from Goodwill, but there is another thrift store and it's called Salvation Army, and it's out there, guys. And I'm just gonna show you what I found under an hour before they closed at Salvation Army. This first item here is this vintage beaded blouse. I just love the intricacy of all the beads because it's all around the hem, it's at the waist, it's at the sleeve, and it's at the v-neck as well. Lettuce edge hem, and I think it's just super pretty. It's a size small, but it looks big just because it's a very wide v-neck, and I think someone could wear this dressed up or down. This next item is Free People shorts, and they're just a basic tie shorts. Let me just tie real quick so it looks a little bit more presentable. Not really much to say about this. They're just flowy and simple and basic. This next item I kind of regret getting. I've just been in the mood of finding a little black dress for any special event or occasion because black dresses are really simple and easy and they make you look put together. This is a vintage black bodycon dress. It's ribbed. It's just a little bit too big for me, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be keeping this, but it's just a simple, basic black dress that you could wear underneath something sheer or just wear it as is. This next item is super pretty. I really contemplated keeping it, but I have it listed for now. And it's just this vintage striped skirt. It's just really pretty and really nice, and this is something I think you'd find at like a fast fashion place like Forever 21 or H&M, but this is vintage, which is pretty cool, and it's in really great condition as if it's brand new. This next item is a pair of mom shorts, and these are by NY Jeans, and it's just a pair of high-waisted denim shorts. And what I like about it is that it's not distressed at the end, it's just a clean pair of shorts, because most of the time when I find mom shorts they're either cutoffs or distressed somewhere. Another unique thing is that the pockets are pretty straight, they're not rounded. I also found another pair of high-waisted shorts. They're vintage Lee denim white cream colored shorts. I really wanted to keep them, but they were way too short. They were booty shorts on me, so I sold them, and they sold pretty quickly, which is pretty cool. They're just my favorite pair of high-waisted shorts I ever found. I'll enter the picture, but yeah, they're not with me no more. Rest in peace. This next item is a vintage skirt. I bought it just because the pattern itself is really unique, and lady skirts are pretty popular still. Just a really pretty red color with geometric patterns and a floral pattern. It has a little flirty end and two slits on the side. Another floral item I found also sold. It was an H&M maxi floral dress, and that sold pretty quickly as well. I priced it decently. It wasn't too high, so it sold fast. It was really pretty. I wore it once and then was able to clean it up and send it off. And I first regretted buying it. I was like, when I tried it on, it just didn't fit me the way I wanted to, because I originally bought it for myself since I do not have much dresses in my closet. However, I didn't like the fit on me, but that's okay because someone else enjoyed it. The next item I bought are a vintage pair of Guess jeans, and these are pretty distressed, as you will see, but this is what they look like. They're a pair of vintage mom jeans. They are very faded black, so they're basically gray now, and they have a lot of distressings at the front, which is no problem, but the back is where it could be a problem for most people. It has this hole right here. I'm thinking of patching it somehow. Otherwise, it does add some pizzazz and some interest to a pair of regular mom jeans. And yeah, you can like show off your patterned undies if you really want to. This next pair of jeans is by Free People, and they're just very long and flared. And they have a lot of distressing going on at the bottoms, pretty worn in. However, the rest of it still looks brand new, so I thought I'd just pick it up. I feel like this is great for someone who dresses up bohemian or just loves flare jeans. And I also got another pair of pants, which also sold already. They are by Theory. Theory is a USA brand. It sells for a lot of money, upwards of $300. So if you see it, definitely consider picking it up. And I sold a pair of brown plaid tartan capri pants. Alright, the last item from this day at Salvation Army is this vintage gingham skirt. I always find vintage pieces at this thrift store, specifically this Salvation Army. Once again, this looks like this could be sold at a fast fashion place. However, this is true vintage and everything's kind of washed out, but it's still in great condition. I love how flowy it is, and it has the nice pleats. So moving on to day 2 of Salvation Army. Clearly day 1 was not enough. I was really rushed for that 1 hour I was only there, and so I thought I really wanted to check out the guy section, so I went the next day. And I was putting it off to the very end of the day because I was like, oh, should I even go? And then I was like, you know what? I walked my dog, and then I was like, you know what? I still got an hour left. The day's still young. Let me go. And once again, I was rushed, and I was literally the second to last person to leave that store. But here's what I found. This first one is a Pink Floyd graphic t-shirt. I really love how vintage and worn it looks, and it's soft and flowy, and it's just the classic Pink Floyd graphic. The next shirt I found in the men's section, but I'm pretty sure it's a women's top. But it's a New Tags junk food shirt, and it just says Free Spirit. This reminds me of Khalid. I think his album or his tour is called Free Spirit. But anyways, it's just a nice cut off sweatshirt type material. The next shirt I bought is a football team shirt. It is a Pittsburgh Steelers long sleeve and it looks vintage and worn in. And I like that it also has a graphic on the sleeve. I thought with the upcoming football season coming in, some fans would be interested in buying this. The next shirt I found is a North Face graphic shirt. This one just says Mountain... What? What does it say? Mountain Athletics. Wow, that took forever. Alright, but that's what it says. Not really much else to say about it. The North Face is a great brand to resell, especially if you find their jackets. I thought I'd try to sell a shirt and see what happens. The next item I found is a Obey graphic t-shirts. This is just a size large Obey graphic shirt. It's in really great condition, as if it's new. There's no cracking going on. This last shirt I got is my favorite. I really am thinking about keeping it, and it's just a New York graphic souvenir shirt. And it is vintage, it's just in super great condition. And I just love it because it shows a lot of the basic tourist places you would go in New York within the font itself. It just encapsulates New York in a tourist sense, if that makes sense, but I just really love it. Right, the last couple items are bags, as you can see here. At this Salvation Army, I always tend to find some nice bags, so I definitely made sure to check it out the second day I went, and this is what I found. So this first one is a Volcom crossbody bag. Has a very long braided double strap, compartments here, and it's just very minimal. I think this is a great basic that any girl can rock. Okay, this next item is the Steve Madden bag. I guess this could be a shoulder bag. This was supposed to have straps, but it didn't come with it. Unfortunately, I didn't see that, but it's just a nice, once again, great basic to own. These next two items are by Etienne Agner, which is a designer brand, and I just got excited because it was a designer bag, and I thought I'd try it out and see if they could resell for a little bit more. This is just their monogram signature brown bag, and this is a black version as well. Last but not least, since my camera only has 1 more minute to film, this is a Fossil designer bag. Fossil is a designer bag, and it's just in great vintage leather condition. I forgot to show you this one last item that I bought the very first day I went to Salvation Army, and it's what I'm wearing right now. It's just this nice beige overalls. This is what it looks like. It's a little bit big on me, but I can just add a belt to make it cinched, and this is what it looks like. Just normal wide leg beige color. It's really cute and simple, and just a nice cute basic to have, and great quality material. I don't know what else to say, but overalls are not exactly my style. At least I'm not used to seeing myself wearing them. I feel like I look a little childlike, but I feel like it's fun to style. It's just very playful, and I'm wearing it off the shoulder right now, but I think if I were actually going out, I would wear it double, just because I hate having more weight on one side of my shoulder than the other. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this whole haul. Comment down below which was your favorite item that I found. I found quite a bit of things in just under an hour. If you're new to thrifting, I definitely would not recommend going an hour before they close, because you'll probably be overwhelmed and not find anything. You need to have some time when you go thrifting, but since I'm used to thrifting at short periods of time, I thought I'd just challenge myself and go. It was still very stressful, so I would not recommend, but if you're in a time crunch, it's possible to find things under an hour. And if you also have a local Salvation Army, definitely check it out. As you can see here, you can find a lot of great items for very cheap. I think both days combined I only spent around $60, which is not the best price, but it's not, compared to, you know, fast fashion, design, and actual department stores, is very cheap for the amount of items I found and quality and things. Definitely check out your local Salvation Army. There's not just Goodwills, guys. Give this video a thumbs up. Once again, I love thrifting because I love to play with my fashion at a low budget price. I love support the environment by recycling clothing and not promoting fast fashion and the consequences of that. So consider going thrift shopping in your local area instead of going to the mall. And if you like any of the items I bought, or if you like my style in general, definitely check out my reselling sites. I sell on Vinted, Poshmark, and Depop. So whichever you prefer. I'll see you in the next thrift haul video. Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer, and I have a thrift haul for you. I'm just gonna share with you what you can get at the thrift store for under $25. The first item I'm going to be showing you is a Tory Burch button-up top. Tory Burch is a good brand, and then even though the shirt is really worn in, you can see the color is faded and there is a bleach spot I noticed here. This can be cropped, but I think most people like to buy it because of the buttons. This next item I got, it's a 7 for All Mankind sweater top, kind of long, has some pockets. Let's just test out the waters and see how well this can go. This next item is really colorful. It's a Talbots. This is one of my favorite vintage brands. Rainbow open knit sweater, and it's just so cute. This next item is New Attacks. This is the winner of the day. It's just a Fabletics workout tank. Not really much else to say about this. It's just a nice, simple, high neck gray tank top. This next item, I kind of regret getting it. I don't know why I decided to get it, but anyways, it's just a Zella sports bra. It's pretty worn in though, but I guess I do like the color mint. I should have bought this, but anyways, I got it. Here it is. This next item is a vintage piece, I think, and it's a Charter Club striped polo. I just really like the color, the contrast with the blue, the red and white, and I feel like this will look cute if it was cropped, so I might make a project out of it, but as is, it still looks pretty cool. This next item is by J. Crew, and it is a alcohol shirt. It just says Chardonnay Cortes Sauvignon Blanc Pinot Grigio and Chablis. Wow. Clearly I don't drink a lot. This last item I got just because it has Calvin Harris. It looks like a perfume bottle. I don't know. It's just this t-shirt merch. I love band t-shirt. I haven't seen a DJ one, so I thought this is cool. Last but not least, I got shoes. These are by Minnetonka. They are a size 10, so they're actually my size. I looked up comps and they sold for pretty decently, so I thought I'd try and see if they could sell. There are some marks over here, but I just have to clean it up. It's like some pink marks. Otherwise, it's in pretty good condition. That was my whole haul. That was really unexciting, but that's really what you can get at the thrift store for about $22. Definitely look at your clothing items, make sure you don't miss any stains or holes and stuff like that. If you want to see more thrift hauls like this where I share with you how much you can get at the thrift store for different amounts, I'll maybe keep doing these, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.